Hi, I'm Deb Dietz with SMB Value Partners, and welcome to SMB's Business Education e-learning campus. Today, we're talking about the Strategic Planning Academy, a proven step-by-step business planning process that will transform your business from the status quo towards making money, saving money, and building profit. Today, we're going to talk course specifics for the Academy, but before we do that, I'd like to share with you our expertise. SMB has over 25 years of expertise in strategic planning, working with top Fortune corporations, small to medium-sized companies, nonprofits, and membership associations in numerous industries, in consulting services, and also in leadership roles in strategic planning, marketing, sales, business development, IT, and operations management. We have developed proprietary planning workflows and processes that maximize business results. These processes are built from our experience and are step by step, and we have proven expertise in helping our clients deliver double-digit sales growth. Today, I'm talking course specifics for the Strategic Planning Academy. And before we get too far down the road, I just wanted to share with you this slide, which really shares the comprehensiveness of the Academy and all the 7 modules and the 40 lessons that comprise the Academy. And in the middle of the process, you'll see the module number 4, which is the Strategic Planning Academy. And this is the place where most organizations start and end the strategic planning process. But as you can see, there's a lot of work and effort that goes into the development of the strategic plan, and then there's a lot of work that comes after you develop your strategic plan. So let's talk about each of the modules and some of the lessons. Module number 1 is goal identification and project planning, with the thinking being that you need to plan to plan. You need to get your ducks in a row, so to speak. You need to determine who you want to have on your planning team. And in many cases, and we've facilitated strategic planning meetings for many years, and in many cases, those meetings we lead those meetings with leadership of an organization. It could be their senior leadership, executive leadership, board members as an example. And one of the things that we found over the years is that it's highly valuable to have a cross-functional group of employees within your organization that participates in the planning process, because you want to have that diversity of opinion, that diversity of feedback and thought and experiences around the table. And so the module 1 really walks you through how to build your team and making sure you've got the right perspectives and the right insights. And there are 5 lessons in module 1. Module 2 is it's all about the data. This is a very powerful module because it really speaks to having an understanding of what data do you need in order to derive insights and help ultimately transform into your plan development. So in Module 2, we're looking at things like data and business requirements. We're looking at what types of internal data sets you have available for analysis. We look at what types of external data you need about your industry, your market, your competition, regulation, technology, etc., and making sure that you have internal and external data sets that will help you ultimately transform your business strategy. Module 3 is the research bridge, and this is a part of the planning process that is proprietary to SMB. It's something that we developed over many years of working with businesses, and what we found is that there is a big miss between the data collection and data analysis effort and in the informing of the business strategy. There's a miss. How do you actually synthesize through so many data sets, internal data, external data, and make sense of it and look for those opportunities for growth, look for the opportunities of where you might be able to curb investment, and this is a big missing piece. So we call it the research bridge because it actually bridges from the data and the data analysis and data insights to inform your business strategy. And then we come to Module 4, which is the strategic plan. And in Module 4, there are 10 lessons. So this is the module, as I said before, that you may be most familiar with. The crafting of your mission, your vision, your core values, looking at those key opportunities for growth, opportunities to improve, and drive customer satisfaction, retention, organizational growth, opportunities to curb operating expenses, where you might be able to reduce cost, where you might be able to redeploy financial and human resources from initiatives that aren't providing a financial return on your investment towards those initiatives that will. And so Module 4 is the big lesson, but we incorporate the lessons that we learned, the 5 lessons in Module 1, the 5 lessons in Module 2, the 5 lessons in Module 3 to develop your plan. And going through that planning process, that will take 10 lessons. And then once your plan is developed, module number 5 is the Balanced Scorecard. And this is the document that I have in the template I have behind me. The Balanced Scorecard is a tool that you will use to make your strategic plan actionable and measurable and timely. And again, we've been doing strategic planning for many, many years. And what we find is that once organizations go through the planning process, and they'll go through it on an annual basis, in many cases, those plans are beautiful. We call them beautiful things. They're a beautiful narrative with charts and graphs, and they ultimately end up on somebody's desk or in somebody's file cabinet collecting dust. All that effort, paying an expensive outside consultant to come in and facilitate, you end up with the plan that's in a binder collecting dust. And I know you're listening to me and probably nodding your head. And so the Balanced Scorecard is a way of taking all that great work that you've just gone through, modules 1 through 4, and taking all those objectives, key initiatives, your measurements, your KPIs, your resources, and actually having them live on a template like this so that you're measuring your business from a smart perspective. Specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and timely, and that you're actually recording your financial objectives, your customer objectives, your internal process and operations perspectives, and your employee perspectives onto your Balanced Scorecard. So you're not just looking at your financials from a strategic planning standpoint, you're looking at your enterprise, your enterprise-wide organization, all your departments are part of this planning process. And so you will have financial goals and objectives and KPIs, but you'll also have those for customers, your internal operations, and your people. So a very powerful set of modules that all build upon each other. And so you've got your strategic plan, and then you'll have your Balanced Scorecard. And the next step is Module 6, your communications plan. And this is an opportunity to roll out your strategy to your people and to your key stakeholders. And then we have Module 7, which is the quarterly business reviews, which is a way of planning for your business on a quarterly basis, no longer on an annual basis, and keeping your plan evergreen. So you're replanning and reforecasting each quarter based upon actual results. So this is the Strategic Plan Academy. 7 modules will be released sequentially in 7 weeks. We will be providing much greater detail about how the course is facilitated, who should attend the course, and all the nitty-gritty of all the modules and lessons in our upcoming live webinars, 2 of which are now open for registration. So we invite you to visit our website at smbvaluepartners.com/SPA and register for the webinar. One is on April 24th at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time, and the other one is April 25th at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Daylight Time. Again, I will be presenting the Academy, everything you need to know, and answering all your questions live. And then we'll have 2 other webinars, which will open up for registration a little bit later. So I hope if you're interested in the Academy, I hope you'll register for the webinar, get a lot more information that I'd like to share with you, and I hope to see you in the webinar. Bye for now.